Hi, my name is P. Samuel in Laws 2601 Section A, and today I'll be telling you about my pet peeve and how we can use international law as a remedy to my pet peeve. Does this look familiar to you? It does, right? So this is common in public washrooms or even in our homes. You find urine on the floor, on the toilet seat, or even on the wall. And it's really uncomfortable to use that kind of washroom because it's just obnoxious. Not just to me, probably to you too. So you know it by now that one of my biggest pet peeves is the presence of urine on the floor and on the toilet seat, and I'm going to tell you why. Why? First, I get to be the one responsible to clean up the mess that someone else did. Because I don't know who made the mess. Otherwise, I would hold them accountable for their actions because their action is starting to affect me now. But how is it affecting me? You may be wondering. It's just pee, just like water. It's going to dry off, or you can use air freshener to kill the bad smell. Well, that is possible. Yes, that's a remedy, but it's just temporary. Is it reliable? No, it's not, because it's just covering the problem. But what is the major problem in this case? What is the elephant in the room? Health risk is the major problem. Not only is it obnoxious to find pee on the floor and all messed up, your risk is a risk. Your health is a risk once you use that particular bathroom. The consequence may not be seen in 2, 3, 4 days, but you may see it in long term, which is why people care less when it comes to personal hygiene. I do not tolerate that people don't care about their personal hygiene, or simply they're just ignorant about the consequences that come with poor sanitation. Because the results of poor sanitation is pretty obvious, right? There is an increase of spread of waterborne diseases, one of which is urinary tract infection, commonly known as UTI. There's diarrhea, there's hepatitis A, and there's typhoid as well. And you name it, there's so many of them that come from the poor sanitation. And I would like to tell you about how I'm connecting international law to my pet peeve, but I'm going to explain it through the lenses of the World Health Organization. So according to the research that I made, their sources, I'm going to link them in the description down below, is that the World Health Organization in the year of 2017, they discovered that 45%, approximately 3.4 billion of the global population, they were using safely managed sanitation services. So these sanitation services, they provided education to civilians from the medical perspective. They were educating people that in prioritizing personal hygiene, it would increase the possibility, it would improve their health. It would improve their health. And once people get to know that their health is being at risk because of their reckless behavior or just not caring about how they're disposing their waste, now they start to change their behavior, not because they're being forced to do what they're doing, but they know that their health is a risk, and the people around them, their health is a risk as well. So in this case, once the people get educated about the risk that comes with poor sanitation, the risk that comes with improper waste disposal, they start to hold themselves accountable for their action. That temporary remedy of spraying air freshener or just wiping with a paper towel is not going to happen anymore. That is a temporary. Now we need a sustainable remedy, which is enforcement of sanitation law, and educating people about that law so they don't just follow blindly. Which is why enforcement of law, together with education, people are able to exercise it without being forced, but actually doing it for their own good and for the good of those people around them. This is all that I had, and I hope you learned something from it. Have a good one. Bye.